Yeah.
All right, we live, man. We live. Lucious Women Podcast, episode 16. I'm with the crew. Buddy,
Yep.
BJ, Ragnetta. We out here.
The queen.
How y'all doing? How was y'all's week?
Who going first?
I can go
Whoever
first.
go.
Lady first.
My week was fine. My grandmother's in town visiting. It's been pretty cool. You know, grandma
That's it.
a lot of running around and going to the store and shopping with her and my mama at the same time.
Beef.
You say what?
I say, is it beef?
It's horrible because they're the same person. You just got an old one, then you got an older one, and they complain. So
What
it's
they
horrible.
complain about?
Like today, we went to everything, but today we went to the beauty supply. My grandma got me looking at hats. Then she said one was too high, so she go pay for the hat. And I don't know if she put in the wrong pin number or something, but the lady canceled the transaction, gave her 2 receipts. I said, well, grandma, she canceled one so that it won't come on your car. She only gave me 1 receipt. I clearly saw this lady give her 2 receipts to put in her bag. I'm like, mama, she gave her 2 receipts. So we get in the car and she keep fussing and telling us that the lady gonna charge her account twice and she done took our money. Ain't nobody got time. No. I love my granny.
All people be
81. I love her. She's 81. She'll be 82 this year. I am thankful that my granny is still here. But Jesus.
Yeah, older people be cheap, boy. They don't want to pay for shit. They don't want to do shit. They be like, I ain't paying for that. That's too high. Back in my day, like, bro, that was 40 years ago. Shit has changed. Niggas is riding around in Bugatti.
That's me today. I'd be like, come on, cheese this much? What, man? I don't even need to put cheese on it. When cheese $5.92? Come on now. They need the 92 cent. Come on. Man. I don't want to hear that.
BJ, how was your weekend, buddy? How was your week?
My week is amazing. My week is outstanding. Allegedly, I've allegedly been outside having a little fun. This is all alleged. None of this is factual. This is just alleged activities that I've partaked in the last couple of days. It's been great. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to find a thrill, and I'm thinking about getting on one of these boats. Yeah. I didn't get to ride the roller coasters in Vegas though.
Derek Jackson and shit.
Vegas got it.
Allegedly.
Yeah, it's all alleged. This is all 100% alleged. Yeah. I would not confirm nor deny any activity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it's lit though. I didn't get to ride those roller coasters on top of the building in Las Vegas that hang you over the edge. That I want to get up next. Where it's like you about to die, but you're not really gonna die. You know what I'm saying? So, but my week been lit though.
On the edge, boy, he stepped that foot right across the line a little bit and just pulled it back a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, but you live to fight another day.
No, Final Destination ruling that thing for me. If I see a picture of a line in it, bro, I'm tripping.
You live. BJ, how was your week, brother?
I had a little interesting week. Well, more so just kind of one day, but they never tell you, right? When you belong in this game, you get a little rank on you. Obviously, the more people you're responsible for, but then like there's so many different parts of the job, right? It ain't just like knowing your job. It's also playing like guidance counselor. What I mean is I had 2 people that got into it on my flight. So I had to sit, kind of get both sides and stuff like that, playing mediator, whatever. But part of the conversation, it was a little tough because one of them was a young lady, she Black, and she was just talking about how she feels like with certain people, like they see her, like they judge her off her demeanor. You know what I mean? So we had that talk. So it was rough, man, because like having to explain to her, like, you know what I mean, like that's something that you absolutely have to be cognizant of. And I only say that because I didn't have to deal with that. I mean, pretty much the entire time I've been in. You know what I mean? Like people just see like, I'm not no extra like cheerful person and nothing like that. So, but when certain people see that, they're like, oh, he got an attitude problem.
Yeah.
For her being black and a female, you know what I mean? It just that's just that much worse for her. So,
I understand
it. Spoke today.
Like you say, like me back in the day, everybody always thought I was mean.
Yeah.
So
thought. Oh, interesting.
I was not mean.
She wasn't mean.
Well, she wasn't mean to you.
Y'all need to learn how to respect women. That was the problem.
The thing about right now, like, if she was cool with you, you know what I mean? Like you knew it.
Don't worry about that.
But if she ain't fuck with you, but I feel like that's all of us really.
Yeah.
Like well, now see, BJ, you like the clear eyes, man, bro. You like for dry, red eyes. See, listen here, young airman.
No, I think like even at my job, like I get the calm down, Lucious, when I'm not even mad. So when you get that, hey, calm down, you're being aggressive. I'm not being aggressive.
It gives you another. It gives you an attitude when people tell you to calm
down. So now I'm mad because you think I'm mad. I'm mad because you think I'm mad.
Yo, that's exactly what she said too. She was like, "Is when people steady ask me over and over, like, hey, are you mad? Are you upset? Do you got an attitude?" Like that's what makes me get an attitude. And I was like, I get it, but the one thing that you can't do is like if somebody pisses you off, especially high rank, you know what I mean? Like you can't show that you got an attitude, and two, like you can't be disrespectful. Like you can't act on their frustration because as soon as you do that, you're in the wrong.
Now you're the angry black woman.
Yeah, yep. You know what I mean? And that stigma will stay. Yep. Yeah, it'll stay, forever. So like I say, it was a rough conversation. I'm thankful that my homegirl who actually now we work together because she just got here like a month ago. But both of us was talking to her, and it was better that she was in there because she a black female too, mass sergeant as well. So when she was talking to her, the stuff that she was saying, like obviously it came from a place of, she'd been there before.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's still crazy to me. As far as people say that we've come, it ain't really that far. You know what I mean? Like it really ain't. So
I still get followed around the stores. I know it ain't that far. Meanwhile, my white counterparts are robbing that motherfucker blind.
Ain't that crazy?
I'm the decoy in the shit. These niggas robbed the whole candy aisle fucking around with me.
I ain't gonna lie, like that's a part about moving back to the States. Cause you know what I mean, I ain't lived in the States since 2013. But that's like one of the biggest parts I'm worried about is dealing with the police and getting pulled over. Cause I know the nature of me having the car I got, they're gonna look at me like, who the fuck is this dude? You know what I mean? They ain't gonna say dude, they gonna say another word I can't say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Negro.
I can say it. They gonna say who? They gonna be like, "Gat Magnabbit, who is this nigger? What? He's gonna be driving around my city with a car like that."
He got me selling drugs. He's selling crack cocaine.
I tell you what, you ain't fixing to be around here selling the crack cocaine. Not on my watch, nigger. I can say all the bad, whatever bad words you need to say. Just let me know and I'll say it.
My buddy's a bad word sayer. He's the curse word sayer.
That my first words was fuck.
I don't think it's true, but yeah, I dig it.
It was fuck.
Yeah, I dig it. My week was all right, man. I met up with our homie, Brandon Brownlee. Shout out Brandon Brownlee.
Shout out to Brandon.
Yeah, this nigga, He hit me up at 2:00 in the afternoon. Was like, yo, I just realized I gotta drive through Louisville, so we gotta get something to eat. And I'm like, nigga, you just realized you didn't check the MapQuest to see you didn't take the same route that you went to go there to get back.
Nigga said MapQuest.
MapQuest. Go Google. That's how old I am, man. I still MapQuest. Hey, that shit.
You don't still MapQuest, so you don't expect nobody else to be using MapQuest.
No,
MapQuest.
I used to have
be difficult though. You talking about texting and driving?
Alabama. Hated it,
bro. MapQuest. You talking about texting and driving?
Right,
bro.
Rambling through a notebook. I got to print the directions out.
And don't let the pages get out of order where you got one, two,
you lost.
Bro, you know how they got those splits in the lanes and shit? They be like, take 57. You gotta get all the way over to the left, like, bro. You know how many extra I miss fucking around MapQuest?
Yeah.
And we bitch about the old girl talking to us when we turning and shit. Turning 400 feet. Like, nigga, MapQuest was like, yo, 4.8 miles. Like, nigga, I don't even know what that is.
I don't know what none of that means.
I used to look at the odometer and like count them. Like I get on my next exit, whatever, it'd be like 16 miles. So I'll be looking at the odometer like going up 1, 2, 3. You know what I mean? Like so, I never missed a turn though.
Nah, my sense of direction is so bad, I get lost going in a circle. So with MapQuest, I was always lost. Always.
You are here, like, bro. I do not see it.
I don't. Where is here?
Here, where?
MapQuest is like asking like a local for directions. Where they be like, yeah, what you gonna do is you gonna go down, you're gonna see a big tree. And it's 2 little trees and a big tree. So when you see the big one, that's when you're gonna make the next left, not the left at the tree, but the next left. We like, what?
All right.
Wait, what? Yeah, that's what MapQuest is like. MapQuest is like a local nigga giving you directions. Like I don't know where I'm going.
Nah, but yeah, look, buddy, he came through. I met his fiance, man. It was a good time. Buddy, you'll appreciate this. I put him on some liquor.
Oh yeah. So I see you still turning people into alcoholics.
Huh?
You still turning people into alcoholics, I see.
Yeah, man, it's a magic trick I do.
Mm-hmm.
And it worked last night because he was drunk, that motherfucker. And he looked at his wife and was like, yo, you good to drive? I was like, God in.
Man, he can't drive drunk, allegedly.
No, nobody
drives drunk.
Nobody does that.
Yeah, nobody does that. I don't either.
Yeah, but if you go on the road at 1:30 in the morning,
no, you don't drive drunk. They say don't drink and drive, but they don't say nothing about drinking and then driving.
Yeah,
I'm just playing all them jokes.
No, they don't talk about the safety. If you got your seatbelt on, is it really that dangerous? You know?
I'm just playing. I mean, but the saying is don't drink and drive. That's all I'm saying.
Stop it.
Jokes, comedy style, man. This is jokes.
Comedy style.
I'm just playing.
I had a show Thursday, man, and I had the host. So I'm thinking, I'm hosting. I'm like, okay, so maybe the host that normally hosts the show ain't here, right? So I get in there and they're going over what they want me to do. They're like, yeah, he wants you to sell shirts. He wants you to, promote the website or whatever. I'm like, all right. This nigga came to the show and was in the crowd. Was like, yeah, did you promote them shirts? I'm like, nigga, why don't you get up here and promote them shirts? Like, this is your show. Like, this your shit.
Wait, but so what's the point of you doing it if you there?
Right. That's what I was fucking with him about. But I guess he just wasted time, right? So I get up there and I'm like, I'm trying to run it like a comedy club. You know what I'm saying? Get people in and out. I'm like, I don't want to be here too long. Plus, I'm tired. I got work in the morning. So he comes up to me. He's like, no, let everybody do a little bit more extra time. I was like, nigga, I got to work in the morning. I'm getting the fuck out of here. So he goes up. He's like, hey, nigga, just to let you know, I'm doing 20. I was like, you doing 20? Like, get the fuck out of here. Nigga, I ain't leave that motherfucker till 11. I got there at 7 o'clock. I ain't leave there till 11. Fuck around. Huh? Yeah, I was good for work, but it's still like 4 hours for a comedy show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People stay for the whole thing?
Yeah. They actually did. You know what I'm saying? It was a good time, but damn it, boy. I know I'm 36.
I'm 36.
And bruh, nigga, I be, bruh. Boy, naps be sounding so delicious right now.
I'm 30. You know you old when you think about nap, man. Once you say I need a nap,
Bruh. No, I don't say I need a nap. I say a nap don't sound so bad right now.
yeah, you still old.
Naps are
Considering
amazing.
a nap.
Well, you're a woman. Y'all, that's all y'all do is hibernate. Y'all hibernate and
Hibernate.
complain. That's all women. No, just kidding.
No, it's not.
Y'all
Hibernate
sleep and complain. Y'all just ruin fun for men. Y'all ruin free time.
We ruin fun for me. How do we ruin stuff for men?
Y'all ruin shit for men. Nick ain't get a good
playing
joint
around.
in. Ain't gonna get a point in and watch the news. I'm a Jeopardy guy, so you know to watch Jeopardy, it takes a lot of motherfucking. You got to pay attention. I can't even watch Jeopardy and smoke a joint. Jeopardy's 30 minutes long. I can't even do that without hearing about your weak ass day.
A weak ass day.
As if my day wasn't weaker. I just don't feel like talking about it.
Get them, queen.
When you're in a relationship, you're supposed to listen to my day. I'm just saying. Now, if that's your time that you want,
buddy,
that's your time.
Buddy,
the old turbo.
Man,
turbo.
As soon as I read that, I just heard techno music start playing.
Turbo's our homie from back in the day.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he wasn't shit then, he ain't shit now.
Turbo ain't shit.
Respectfully. Okay. Hey, what we got? We got a bunch of topics today. I'm gonna start off with DMX, man. DMX, I don't know if he had an overdose. Allegedly, he had an overdose. He had a heart attack, and he was on life support. They say he's doing well now, as of this moment. He's breathing on his own. So that's a good thing. So, prayers up for DMX, man.
Yeah, for sure. You know, I'm sure we've all run across somebody who've had issues with that. When they get a hold of you, it's hard to shake. You know what I mean? So, you know, like you said, prayers to that man. I hope he's able to recover. Shout out to him and his family, man. That shit crazy.
Yeah, he been dealing with that demon for a long time, basically his whole life. So,
yeah. Hopefully, this one is the wake up call.
Yeah, there's been a couple of them.
He recovers. Yeah, exactly.
Like a weird place. It's just like, bro.
Yeah, he recovers, and then like, all right, it's time to tighten up.
Yeah.
I need to chill.
Yeah. But you know, with some people with addiction, their goal is not to make it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, they hate life that much. They just like, yo, they don't want to make it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? Like, I remember hearing like Jake the Snake Roberts talk about his stuff. He was like, damn, I overdosed and I still couldn't kill my fucking self.
Yeah.
So that shows you the pain that some people be in. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like, because I know the internet's a terrible place when it comes to like stuff like this, because everybody wants to be the first on the joke.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you don't need the joke. Like, sometimes you take it in. Favorite DMX album? Any favorite DMX album?
Dark and Hell is Hot.
Yeah, Dark and Hell is Hot.
That's easy.
Easy. That's an easy one right there.
And I like,
that's an easy one right there.
Hey, I don't know, because some people thought it, Then Comes X. Then Came X was a good album.
Nah.
I just listened to the songs that was on the radio. You know, I'm an R&B.
No, that first album had about 12 of them, though. The whole album went commercial.
Mm-hmm.
They're Going Down, Rough Riders Anthem. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, okay. Dark and Hell is Hot. I was just thinking maybe motherfuckers have a different opinion. And then it was probably his most lucrative. You know what I'm saying? So as far as Party Up and all that goofy shit. So yeah.
Wait.
All right,
Party Up. What?
Y'all gonna make me lose my mind.
I hated that song.
I hated it too, but white people love it. If you go to any bar, they play that shit.
My nephew, when he was a kid, he thought he said bump your head. So he was little like, y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Bump your head. Bump your head.
Man. Heck no.
But yeah, what else we got? What other topics we got? We gonna move.
We got
on.
So I sent y'all a text message about
Yeah.
the topic, right? Now this topic stems from the Sweetie Quavo incident in the elevator, right? Because I hear a lot of people saying like,
talk to him about what happened.
Okay, so allegedly, what we saw in the video, she swung on him, and then you see him trying to like grab her, and they fall into the elevator over a Call of Duty box. What's in the Call of Duty box? I don't fucking know. For you to be swinging like that. You know what I'm saying? But I also have to understand they're young. They're young.
Yeah.
So young people do stupid things and fucked up
Well,
things.
I don't know, man. I don't know how old he is. He's 27.
Yeah, but he's still young. Bro.
You can round that shit to 30.
Yeah, but look, round that. Okay, so when you were 27 versus what you are now, there's a big difference, right? It's growth and maturity.
I was a wild man at 27.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. So when mugs is young, you do stupid shit. That's what I've done. I'm like, damn. But that shit's in the past, and you know what I'm saying? Like it happened. So
I was still punching people in the face at 27.
Yeah, like and now you be like, yo, look, just breathe a little bit and walk the fuck away because it ain't even worth all that.
Yeah.
I mean, like, what is a toxic relationship? What is it to you in perspective? Like, because I know what I think a toxic relationship is versus what BJ thinks of a toxic relationship is. It's totally different. Like, what are you willing to put up with in a relationship before you deem it toxic? Like, yo, this is.
I ain't putting up with shit.
No, that's cool.
This is my rules right here. Did you die?
Yeah, look, you see it.
No, you still alive. Did you die? No, you still alive. Did you get hurt, injured any kind of way? No. Oh, we good then. Did you lose any money? No. Then why you mad?
Yeah.
Nothing happened. Nothing's going on right now. What you gonna be mad about? The trash? What you mad about? Dishes? Like, what are you mad about that didn't cause you any type of hurt, harm, danger? You didn't lose no ducats. Your ducks are in a row. Life is good. Life is fine. But you choose violence. Like, nah, I'm not dealing with that. Calm yourself. Calm yourself. Especially me. I've been through a lot. And if I ain't mad, and just in general, I'm gonna need you to chill.
Yeah, buddy, but you can't expect everybody to be on the same chill as you, and that's what I'm realizing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, when we were younger, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'll probably do some wild motherfucking shit. Now, before I do some wild motherfucking shit, I think about it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So there's some calmness to it. It's like, okay, I did that. So, look at BJ face. That nigga got the biggest facial expressions in America, boy. That nigga facial expression just lit up the screen. But I mean, like, what level are you willing to put up with right now? Like, where do you deem it toxic?
So after being married and where I'm at now, it's one of those things where any small thing at this moment in time is considered a red flag.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't trust you. So inconsistency, if you're not consistent, you cannot start doing something one way and one day and then the next day is different. That right there is going to be a red flag. So we're not even going to get to the point for me to find out what may or may not be toxic, because at this moment in time, we're not even going to get that far. At 40 next year, we don't have time we got to get through the red flags first. And if I have a list of what I consider a red flag, we'll never get to that point. So at this moment, I might not ever.
So, but do you give people room to grow? Like, you got to like warn, like, because two different people bringing their lives together when they're used to living their lives their own separate way. Like, it's different when you're actually with somebody else. Like, you got to take different things into consideration. So, do you give them room for the error?
I'm going to tell you if it's an issue for me the first time and I say something, but if you do it again, then you're inconsistent. Period. So, if I let you know that it's an issue, we don't get time 4, 5, and 6. You don't get to be like, okay, I'm a work on it. Because if I've already told you that this is something that is an issue for me, because if we are going to try to move forward and you tell me something's an issue for you and I'm willing to work at this, and I know that I'm going to make a conscious effort at this moment in time, like, hey, this is an issue for him, so I'm going to make sure that I work at that. But if you're not going to work at it for me and you're going to keep coming back with the same lie or the same excuse, then we don't even have to worry about getting to any further.
Who was that said that part? She like,
that's my cousin. Shout out to Raina. Love you, girl.
Hey, cousin.
What's up?
She like, yes, sis. That
But no, I mean, so to answer your initial question, right? Like, what's toxic in a relationship? Is anything that causes detriment to the relationship? That hit it on the head, right? If somebody brings something to you that bothers them, and you ignore it, or you say, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna work on it," but you don't, and it's just like constant thing, like that's showing that person that you don't really give a shit, right? What I will never tolerate is that violent shit. Nah, we out of here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm never gonna put my hands on you. Like if I have
withdraw to outweigh the investment. Go ahead, my bad.
If I have to defend myself, you know what I mean? You know, I would try my best to restrain, distance myself, etc. But that violence shit, like that shit in that elevator, like that's over with. You know what I mean? Like first, I'm not even getting in the elevator with you. You know what I mean? Like you try to put your hands on me in that way, like nah, I'm out of here. Because to me, you can't tell me that you love somebody you putting your hands on.
Yeah.
Man, or really not just period. You trying to cause physical harm to somebody, that is not love. That has never been love. It will never be love. And you can at me, ho, because I will argue that. I will argue that all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? Like that is not what love is. It ain't never been. It will never will be. So, but like, now what level of toxic am I willing to deal with? That's easy. So like me and my wife, I promise, if there was a fly on the wall in our house, the way that we talk to each other crazy, right? That's it. That's my level. But like it's never with any malice. Like it's always like in a joking manner. But you would think like we just can't stand each other, but it's not the case. We just have that relationship. Like we have that understanding with each other. So that's as far as I would go. Like I said, as soon as that violence kick in, I'm out of it.
I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that either.
And I think a lot of people, what they do is they carry baggage from one relationship to another. And they think, you know what I'm saying? You know, like women ain't shit. And you hear somebody say, not all women, or somebody say men ain't shit. No, all the men you dated ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So they have a perception of what most men do based off of the 10 they dated.
But,
you know what I'm saying?
So I would say that we do that too. Because I definitely did that. You know what I mean? Like carried over some stuff that happened, especially in my first marriage. Like I definitely brought that disdain, that hurt to other situations.
Right. And that could be considered toxic because nothing I do, I'm getting blamed for being somebody I'm not.
Right.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So you're not even given the opportunity. So it's just like, yo, you're still stuck here. So you need some time to heal. You know what I'm saying? So that could be dangerous.
That's why you don't move on. That's why you have to work on you before you can even try to go further.
Yeah, don't bring your anger over here. Like I'm over here happy. Relax.
100%.
I'm all about like just chill.
Peace. Yeah, peace. Like you understand, like once you've had peace, you understand the value in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I appreciate boredom.
Yeah.
Like I learned to appreciate being bored because that means nothing bad is happening.
But I also think that's how
relaxed.
we grew up. Because we didn't have all this shit. This shit came in our lives when we were in our 20s. Social media and all that shit. So we had time to like really, like old people, they had what the fuck we didn't have.
I would read a book over watching TV. I'm still a book reader. I still like books. So for me, I'll play on my phone, but I can play a game on my phone, or I can read on my phone.
Oh God, I got in a whole argument over MySpace back in the days, bro. Like we're not about to do that.
You make a valid point. People do have off of drama. You're
not about to argue with me over who's in my top 5 friends. We're not doing that.
Oh, bro, that was a big deal. That was
because you moved down to third.
I was talking to somebody about that the other day. Yo, that top 10, let you get bumped the fuck out of there.
Yeah. We just because you moved down to third on my top 5, like we're not about to talk about this. This is not about to be an argument because you're not in my top 5 on MySpace. Like we're not doing that.
I guess everybody had that same argument because I sure had that too. I couldn't believe it though. You know what I mean? Like you ever be in a conversation and you just don't even know how you got there.
Yeah. Or why? Why are we here?
Yeah. Why are we talking about
why
this?
is this even a topic of conversation at this moment right now? Like, why does it bother you so much?
What are you saying to me right now?
But what's wild is social media is a really, really big influence on relationships these days. Like liking people's pictures, not posting your significant other enough times to where, like, if I might have posted you twice, but I ain't post you 5 times, so you don't love me like you say you did. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's arguments
that's
coming off of social media. That's toxic behavior. We are not arguing about this. And then I'm in a relationship. I can't like pictures. What's the point of Instagram? It's literally why it exists.
Now we podding. Now we podding for real.
Yeah, we podding, bro.
This is why it exists. People post a picture because they want people to double tap that guy. So if I double tap this guy, you mad?
Yeah.
And then look, people will post relationship.
Let me get this one out. This is another part as well. I can double tap puppies. I can double tap a lasagna that looks fire. You know what I'm saying? I can double tap a fire ass Ducati, the motorcycle looking good. I double tap that guy. I see an alligator eating a deer. I double tap it. But the second that booty pit get double tapped, now I'm liking all these bitches. Or you like what? We are not doing that. So you ain't mad about this lasagna that I double tap because that thing look real. The cheese look real melty. You ain't mad about that. So wild, man. Like people really argue about it. I don't.
Like, you got to think about it. Like at this moment in time, every woman wants to look like an Instagram model. So if you are liking her and I don't look like her, then you really don't like me because I don't look like what you just liked.
No, I just
taking it and internalize it instead of just being like, okay, this is, like you say, social media, or this is this, and just be okay with what it is rather than internalizing or taking it personally.
But y'all would sit back and have the same conversation about celebrity crushes and who you would sleep with. I don't know how y'all are in y'all relationship, but everybody has a celebrity like, yo, if that person come here, look, babe,
respect it.
If Rihanna coming here right now, we are stopping the podcast. And we're getting the fuck off here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna go chill with Rihanna. You know what I'm saying? So you had those conversations. But if you like Rihanna's picture with her titties out, now I'm fucked up.
Man, social media isn't meant for that. I don't care. Like my fiance, my wife, she can double tap whatever she wants to. I don't care. It doesn't bother me.
Right.
It doesn't make a difference. That's why people post. That's the whole point of this. Is entertainment. Like the internet is like my game system. It's like an Xbox to me. It's for entertainment purposes only.
Bro, yeah.
And everybody don't look at it that way. Honestly, you have those people who put their whole life on social media for everybody to know what they're doing, where they are, what they like. So for some people, social media isn't, like you say, a game or just something to do. It is literally their life.
Yeah. And you got mugs that don't come outside or nothing, and that's how they interact with people.
True.
Yeah.
And they believe that shit. So you can have 5 million followers and live in a studio with with some foam down that you sleep on and feel happy about yourself because you got 1 million likes.
And as long as everybody's
that's how people are living.
Mm-hmm.
Like people are really living like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. More people, more women need to follow that lasagna pick, buddy. They can't cook.
He already know it's everybody make Alfredo. I'm tired of Alfredo.
Bro, it ain't some basic bitch shit. You could
Alfredo,
be Alfredo.
and it ain't never in Walmart.
I gotta ask you about. There's a piece about what you said that I gotta ask you about, right? So you said that.
Who you asking about?
I said Netta, sir.
Okay, I didn't hear you. My bad.
I'm just playing.
No, it's my bad, man. My bad, big bro.
I'm just fucking with you. But nah, so like the part where you said that women internalize it because, if you like a picture of a young lady and she don't look like your lady, you know what I mean? She'll take that as you don't like her, right? What I never understand with that is how you figure I don't like you especially like we've been in a relationship for a very, very long time, and I done did all kind of things to your body.
Oh yeah, I done ate your booty and everything.
I done done all kinds of things to your body and continue to do so. All I did was double tag this woman's pic. Please explain.
Because you have to think about it. Some women just have their own personal battles and their own insecurities that she's never shared with you.
We're not arguing about this.
She has, though.
Facing your butt.
In this scenario, she has.
Okay, so she has shared her insecurities with you. So you know that it's an issue for her, though. But has she addressed that that's an issue for her, that you liking those pictures and you continue to do it?
No, I stopped. I stopped.
Okay. So she expressed how she felt, and as long as you did what you were supposed to do in that relationship and make sure she felt okay with your decision, then you're fine. But like I say, some people just have those internal battles where they really aren't happy with themselves.
Right. Well, I'm asking you to explain to me, right? Because I'm a literal person. How do you internalize that I don't like you when I do unspeakable things to your body on a regular basis?
It's my own insecurities.
But man, a man puts his tongue in between your toes, like not the toe.
But you have to think about it. At the end of the day,
you don't watch
like,
that shit.
If I lick the armpit of your toes, like your toe pit,
that shit don't get enough soap.
So you telling me I'm licking your toe pit?
I don't even smell
I'm licking your nacho. You know the part.
I don't smell. I ain't never smelled the armpit. I don't even know how funky they be. But if you licking that shit, nigga.
Licking the toe pit.
You love whoever you with.
Like you moved the toe jam out of the way and put your tongue there.
That is her own personal struggle. Anyway, that is her own personal struggle. Honestly, it is just something that she has to work with and deal with, and something that she's internalized. But it may not just stem from this relationship. It could have stemmed from relationships prior, and it just you're doing something that someone else has done, and it made her feel that way.
Oh, I ain't dealing with that. I didn't let you put your crusty ass heel. Your heel is crusty as hell, and you put it on my bare chest.
That shit to cut the lip up good.
I hate you so much right now.
Put out some hair on your beard, and now you questioning my loyalty because I like
You're not about to question my loyalty when that crusty ass heel then drops some ass
from my chin down, and you over here questioning it.
We're not going through that.
That's
BJ,
why
I would. BJ, if I was you, you ought to be like, all right, bet, and then just went and found random pics. I would have went to the explore page and just double tapped everything.
No.
You should went back to MySpace and put in your top 5.
I want to say. I mean, this is hypothetical. This ain't about me. This is all.
Everything's a matter. If you want to keep peace, you're going to. If she lets you know that it's an issue, you're going. And she addressed it. You're going to sit there. If you want it to work, you're going to work on it or fix it, or y'all gonna talk about it. That's basically all that's going to happen. Yeah. Because if not, you're going to start hiding it, and then there's no point in even going through this because now I ain't gonna trust you because now you're hiding liking pictures.
But that's why I ain't in a relationship. Like my patience is thin. If that's what we arguing over, this ain't it.
Yeah, man. Look,
you gotta recognize right? Because I hear a lot of people saying that. You have to recognize, man, with the times, and you said it earlier, like social media is a big part of people's lives. So like we have to take that into consideration now. Ain't no just leaving it alone. Like, you know what I mean? Like some people really take that serious. And I know that I was kind of joking, but it was brought to me. And so I was like, all right, cool, I won't do it. We've since had another conversation. And, she was upfront and honest, was like, it was like some insecurity thing, but like I do recognize that you're not going to go anywhere. Like, you know what I mean? You don't really feel a way about them. So, like she said earlier, she was like what you like. But you have to take that stuff into consideration. Cause I was with you, like where you was at, I was like, I'm like, it's just, that's what Instagram for. I mean, when she broke it down and explained like, nah, like that shit pissed me off. I was like, I can't just ignore it. And that's something you got to do, Lou.
How about this? Block me. Yeah. You block me, and you ain't got to worry about that. Yeah. I'm sitting here with block me. I got my fake cheeks in between your butt cheeks.
Moving halfway across town. That's what blocking is, because you can't. Oh, Turbo asked, would you date a chick that posts damn near naked pictures?
No. It depends.
No.
I'm down, bro.
It depends. It depends. But it depends.
But you question if love is fake.
Nah, it depends on if the reason. It depends. Like a lot of it is the reason. A lot of it is it before me or after me? Like if this has been your Instagram.
Okay, how about here's a question, buddy. Would you date a woman, a married woman with the OnlyFans right now? You know about the OnlyFans. You met her. She's a cool person. You know what I'm saying? Because like back in the day, like we say no.
OnlyFans. Like what's on it? What's on the OnlyFans? Like she just on there playing with herself or something?
Hey.
Like it's not really that big a deal.
Okay.
But this is why everybody's relationship is different. This is why it goes on everybody's relationship and everybody's level is totally different.
Like you making hella bread because dudes is freaks and you ain't actually doing anything physically with these, nothing, none of that is physical. It's just motherfuckers is paying to see me butt naked with my toes in the camera. All right.
Yeah. And I feel the same. I could date a girl with an OnlyFans.
Y'all are better men than me.
But okay, so if you can date a woman that has an OnlyFans, what can she do or what can she not do on this page? Or you
she just can't be fucking other niggas. That's all. You good?
Yeah. Are you physically active with other men?
Are you doing meetups? Bitch, you doing meetups?
Yeah. Are you doing meet and greets? Are you letting them put their face in between them butt cheeks? Like. Between them butt cheeks is where I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, because I mean, like at the end of the day, you send a nude to somebody. All you doing is creating a fantasy. So now they fantasizing about what they could do. Now it's a fantasy. So on OnlyFans, you just selling fantasies for real.
Yeah,
and like the
that's
reality
what the stripper does, and
100%. People still date a stripper in a heartbeat.
So
this is what I don't like. I don't like this. All right, if a girl is taking half naked pictures, that's not fully naked. Let's just say, let's kill the OnlyFans part. Go to the half naked Instagram part. She's taking half naked pictures in lingerie, whatever she wearing, thongs, whatever. It's offensive, whatever. But man's go to the beach, and she in a bikini on the beach. It's cool. Like it's like a bikini is the same exact thing as underwear, but a different material.
Right.
So. Like, it's so weird to me. Like, I'm going to hide it because it's my bra and panties, but I'm going to flaunt it if it's my bikini. Right. They the same exact outfit.
And I mean, like, okay, I understand people post pictures like that for, like, self-love. You know what I'm saying? Like, they want to show off their assets or whatever, or how far they come, or how, you know what I'm saying? And I get that. Now, what I don't get about self-love is sucking dick for $5 a month on OnlyFans. You know what I'm saying? Because...
whose dick is it, though?
It doesn't.
It ain't mine. No.
If it ain't yours,
it's a problem.
If it ain't yours, it's a problem.
Yes.
Oh my God.
$150. I'm just saying, if you.
Oh my God.
But $5 a month. You know how many subscribers you got?
No,
I'm just saying, $5 a month times 100,000 people.
that's a lot of money. I can't do
Exactly.
that right now because I'm a little inebriated, but that's a lot of money.
That's all I'm saying.
I could totally date a
Yeah.
girl doing OnlyFans. Just if you know what I'm saying, like, yo, don't be fucking.
Everybody's different. Everybody's
Yeah.
different.
But
Yeah.
this the
I
thing
wouldn't
though.
feel right putting
You can't
myself
be.
out there and I'm in a relationship with somebody else and I'm showing it to everybody else.
But you can't be mad
I'm
at
not
me though.
saying nothing for him.
You can't be mad at me though if I see the bread you making. I'm like, all right, I'm about to make an OnlyFans. I'm gonna go ahead and back my man's out real quick and get a little bit, get a little bit of
I'm
this
only gonna
money
post own videos though.
with
I
my
already did
man.
this stuff.
You know what I'm
Old
saying?
stuff.
If I want to get my man's out and make a little bit of this OnlyFans bread with my man's in my hand, you gotta respect it.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's gotta be
That's a
cordial.
problem too. A lot of people they can't take what they dish. Like they can't handle a dose of their own medicine.
Right.
That's a big problem too. Oh, let me ask y'all a question. This is off the topic of that kind of stuff. I was scrolling and I kind of scrolled by a post about like dating somebody, like the first date type of deal. So I wanted to know what is the right amount of money to spend for as a man and on a first date. And for you, Queen, like the amount of money that you would expect a man to spend for a first date.
I'll go first on this. I think $60, $70 is a good amount. That means, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying take a nobody, because wherever you started at, that's your bar. You know what I'm saying? So,
Yeah.
like, if you go to the most expensive restaurant in the city, that's the bar you're competing with. I'm not saying go to White Castle, but you can go to Texas Roadhouse and have an amazing time and drink and socialize and all that other stuff. So like 70,
These are
80
the ones,
bucks, man, on a first date. But it depends on the type of woman you're dealing with too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Please
saying? I
don't
had
go
a
White
buddy,
Castle. Y'all gonna be shitting on yourself.
bruh. No, I had a buddy, he asked the girl to go out, he wanted to take her to Golden Corral, and she looked offended. She was like, yo, you take another chick to Golden Corral. I ain't Golden Corral. You know what I'm saying?
Bitches, all you can eat. Fuck,
And, man,
you can eat it all.
but
They
it's
got
still
them rolls is swinging too.
yeah.
All right. Look at Queen face. All right, you ain't no Golden Corral, but they hitting though, and
But
they
it's
got the
all
dude that
about
be cutting your
perspective.
steak for you. All right.
Yeah, so I mean like 70, 80 bucks. Like if Turbo put she's splitting the bill. It don't matter, Turbo.
Turbo
Like I'm
single
a
as a
gentleman.
mother.
Yeah, I'm
Yo,
a gentleman, bro. I
agree.
don't care about
Hold on, I gotta plug my phone up real quick.
It
I
depends
didn't
on where we're going or how
Yeah.
you set the date. So like I can't tell you what you got in your pockets. I can't tell you because you may have been on Groupon and found hella shit for us to do. And we had an amazing date and you just spent a lot. I don't know. So I can't put a limit on what I feel you should be spending. Because you can find a lot of shit to do on Groupon. I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah, Groupon is lit.
I think the logical answer is, you know what I mean, you spend what you can afford. But then keep in mind too, like what you said, Lou, which is a great point. Like you gotta remember, like you setting a bar early. You know what I mean? So don't be don't overspend on the first date because then like she's gonna expect that. You know what I mean? You to keep that consistency, like Renetta brought up earlier. And she's gonna keep expecting that. But and then also too, like you don't want to just initially dish out a whole bunch of money for a woman that you might not even continue dating. You know what I mean? So you just spent
You might not even sleep with
$100. Yeah,
Really?
that's a whole nother subject. But I mean,
you might not like you kind of want to take like with dating as a man. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to look like a sucker. You don't want to feel like you got played because there's some people that go on dates just to get something to eat.
Yeah. Oh man, could you imagine seeing a young lady's phone, like you call her, and your contact name is like food for free?
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine that? That pain that'll overcome your soul. Food for free.
You should. Why are you looking at the names in my phone?
Because I grew up with women. I have a lot of women friends, and when I was out in this world, single, right? They told me that was a thing, so I used to.
Everybody named.
Everybody damn right when I used to take him on a date. Let her have that phone on the table, his face up. I just butt dial her real quick. You know what I'm saying? And see what my contact look like. If it say anything on my name or something like cool, like the eggplant emoji 3 times or something, you know what I mean? If it ain't nothing like that. Oh, we out of here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pay the bill, right? Because that's what I'm supposed to do. But then we out of here. But I'm just saying, like, imagine that though. Like you see that, like, damn, that's who I am.
I mean, I didn't did the free meal, so I can't say nothing. I didn't.
Yeah, and look, I get it. If I had the opportunity, I would too. Like if a chick just taking me out to eat, I love to eat. I would do that. I'm just saying, like he was saying, you don't want to be no sucker. So I couldn't even imagine, bro.
But okay, so would you save her name as free food in your phone?
Never.
I wouldn't do.
She probably get an emoji. She probably get a letter, not even emojis.
No, she probably wouldn't get a name. She just have a number up, and I just know the number now because she hit me up that much.
I don't.
What's worse, no name or the name of free food? I mean, you just got my number, or the fact that you know you giving me free food. What's the difference?
I used to say the name and then put in parentheses where I met him at.
Buffalo Wild Wings.
So I would know. It'd be like Keisha Walmart in parentheses.
About to get myself some clothes.
Yeah, so I had to know. And then like common names like Nicole or something like that. Like if you got a bunch of them, you got to put Nicole number 3.
Potential spam.
What you want? You try to go out to eat.
I used to save names as do not answer.
Did y'all ever do the restaurant trick? Like Pizza Hut? Or like save like
I ain't never did that one.
Pizza Hut, Domino's, whatever. You never did that? I did that for a while.
Did it work?
What is the trick, sir?
Yeah, it worked.
What is it? Because I don't.
So like
you saved their name or something.
This is a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
The name of the fast food restaurant.
Yeah. Like you would have a maid, right? So anybody who's on the side, they would be saved as like Pizza Hut, Domino's. You know what I'm saying? Whatever.
No, I could never do that because I forget.
Yeah, I'll be like, why is Pizza Hut called?
I would forget. I would forget like which one is Pizza Hut, which one is Domino's. I know if I save somebody's Little Caesar, I know that one because that means they hot and ready.
Pizza.
But look, at that time, you don't really remember names. Everybody was Sweetie. You know what I mean? If I greeted somebody, hey, Sweetie, how you doing? Everybody was Sweetie. This is a long
time ago.
I just feel like just by your name, when I put your name in the phone, it's for what you're for. So like if I know you and we're trying to develop something, you might have your name. Or if you're a person where, like you say, it's just a dick appointment, you just might have the eggplant emoji, but I know who you are. So, or like you say, free food, your name just might be food. Or like my ex is that nigga. Like, so, everybody has a name in your phone.
Nah, I had do not answer 1, do not answer 2.
Yes.
Do not answer 3. I had that. I had all of that.
All right, look, we're gonna fuck around. I know motherfuckers got shit to do. We're gonna give your social media handles, BJ.
We gotta go through this every week.
Bro, yes, we do. Until you get your social media handle.
Listen, I don't fuck with people. I don't want y'all following me.
Okay.
If I fuck with you, then follow me.
Hey, watch. This nigga's demeanor's gonna get him 5 million followers. He's gonna be like, look, follow me on Instagram, baby.
Oh, man.
At the beginning of the podcast, he said he's not angry, but look at him now. I don't fuck with none of you. All of y'all some trash.
I don't fuck with niggas. I don't
Fuck
fuck with
all
bitches, I don't
y'all.
fuck with nobody.
Whoever want the hands can get the hands.
Hey, that boy BJ just looked at his watch. He got time today.
Y'all want to follow me on social media? Y'all can follow these hands.
In your DM. Get ready.
Hey, follow me on IG at beat your ass.
These hands.
Buddy, give me yours.
Buddy with a B. It's all spelled out. Buddy with a B. It ain't no H in with a. It's Buddy with a B. All of it spelled out. IG, hit me up.
Right now, though.
Mahogany_Ray Instagram.
Excuse me? Mahogany. Okay.
Royalty.
Are we going to go through this every time I say it?
Yes. That sounds like a bedroom post. Mahogany.
It's Twitter.
Mahogany.
Shut up. Twitter's Petty Royalness. Royal Pettiness, I'm sorry. That's Instagram. Twitter.
Are you not a queen?
And Facebook is just Raynetta Byers.
Royal Pettiness.
All right. This is Lucious Wins Podcast, episode 16. You can find me on Instagram, King Lucious the Great. Facebook, Lucious Williams. YouTube, Lucious Williams. Fuck with me. Lucious Wins Podcast, BJ, Raynetta, Buddy. Appreciate y'all. Raynetta's not going to be here next week?
No, I will be at SEMO. My cousin is crossing Zeta. She could have done better, but she's crossing another sorority.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So Raynetta not going to be here. I will try to find a replacement because we need a female voice because they'll be like, yo, we misogynistic and we don't give a shit. And I don't need that, man. I'm trying to build a brand, baby.
Oh, you can't be misogynistic?
No.
Oh, yeah, it's 2021.
I've been there for 35 years. I just changed this year.
You still are, but it's fine.
Get in that kitchen. But all right, Lucious Wins Podcast, episode 16. Fuck with me.